Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma and this author of Discover Centuries Old Secrets to Health. Make sure you go to Amazon and you can get a copy there. If not, just leave your message below and I'll be able to contact you and make sure I post a copy to you. The book is going for £10, so make sure you get a hand on it. Now, today I'm going to talk about mental health issues, simply part two, simply because very recently, last week actually, we got the news came out that Japan is experiencing the highest number of suicides in 30 years. I think obviously that is quite a staggering number of years, and obviously the highest. But I think what is very concerning is the fact that it's not just Japan that is experiencing this type of mental health issues. It's everywhere. It seems to be everywhere. In UK, as I've said in the statistics, 1 in 6 suffer mental health every week. Now that is quite a lot of people. So just exploring some of the reasons why we suffer mental health, or rather we can suffer, some people suffer mental health. This can be due to any form of trauma. And when I talk about trauma, these are things like whether it's domestic violence, any form of violence really, not just domestic, childhood trauma, whether it's abuse or neglect, or separation. um, you know this can really cause someone to get down. The other things are things like unfulfilled dreams. I know when we're young, we're all dreaming to become big and the other, but actually, life doesn't turn that way. Now, there are those people who take any challenge that comes on their life and make it as a stepping stone to make their life better. But there are those who are beaten completely, and that impacts their mental health. I hope if you're listening this message today, that any negative feelings that you have today, whether it's any challenges, make it as a stepping stone for you to get to where you want to be. The other thing is just feeling hopelessness, just feeling like nothing works for you, or it could be that you're on medication for a long time, and we know that a lot of medication have got quite severe side effects, which can also impact how we feel, the motivation, and low energy and all that. So really, it's just trying to take care of yourself. And I think this is really, really important. I know there's some situation that we'll find ourselves not able to do that for ourselves. But I think as long as you're able to operate, to function well today, my message is please do take care of yourself. And I like to remind everyone that oftentimes we work so hard, we give so much time in the jobs that we're doing, that we don't think of anything else outside that. But actually, I think after a lot of years of experience in my job industry, I've come to conclude that we're just numbers, because I've seen oftentimes someone become sick, terminally sick, or someone passes on, and unfortunately it doesn't take a long time before that person is replaced. So take care of yourself, and especially your mind, because once you lose your health, you've got nothing else. You can chase all the wealth as you want, as long as you're healthy. But if you're not, then that will just going to hinder you. The other very most important reason is chemical imbalance in the brain, and this can be caused by again, the fact that we are not eating very nutritious uh, foods. We are lacking balance in our lifestyle. So things like sleeping, drinking water, our exercising. All those are things that are very important and can impact your mental health. So, what are some of the things that we can do to make things better? It doesn't matter how bad you feel, and especially at the beginning, if you've got something that is bothering you, uh, please don't keep it to yourself. Talk to someone, discuss it, communicate. And I think one of the things that they've said, one of the things that breaks helps accelerates the breakdown of a relationship, or and it's any kind of relationship, whether it's mother with a child, or spouse, or parents. It doesn't matter, any form of relationship or friendship, it's communication. So the moment you fail to communicate how you're feeling within yourself, it will not only eat you inside, but also it will affect the relationship with the other people. And that is what ends up with isolation and loneliness, and all, because you don't feel like to talk to people. So I think so really very importantly, make sure you talk, communicate how you feel. If you don't feel happy about a situation, just say it, and I'm sure people will be more than willing to help. Point number two is that we're called to be our brother's keepers. So now that calls for me and you to check on other people that either we feel that they have not been communicating a lot, or we don't know what's going on in their life, instead of just thinking, oh, that person does not feel like to hang out anymore, or to be with others, and as a result we just isolate them even more. Is please just take a call and ring that person and find, hey, are you okay? Is everything well? You might find that it could be that that person is struggling with something and they don't know whom to speak to, but the fact that you reached out, that person is going to be willing to open up and just to tell you what they are struggling with, and you'll be able to help their situation. Point number three is forgive yourself and others. We all make mistakes. No man is an island, as I was reminded yesterday. So there will be situations where either you do something and you regret it for yourself, and you can either take it so hard on yourself that actually it will put you down, or you can just say, you know what, learn from it. I'm sorry that I did that to myself, but actually take the lessons out of it and make sure that you move on. And also it's the same thing with with others. It doesn't matter whether it's your child, your husband, your parent, whoever it is. Let's just learn to forgive one another, but meaningfully, and just move on. And point number four is what is in your heart is what you give. So oftentimes we do want people to be kind to us, to be loving, to be caring, but actually what are we doing? So we go around and we find a lot of people that are hurting. Mental health is real now. And that person says something to you and you feel really bad about it. Now, you did not cause that situation to happen in the first place. That person is where they are because of another situation or whatever reason it is, mental health or whatever. So please don't take anything to heart, because at the end of the day, whatever is in that person is what they are able to give. Finally, I'll just leave you with this principle. Do unto others what you would like them do unto you. So really, if you're looking for people to love, to care for you, to communicate better, be the person to do that. And if we can do to people what we expect them to do unto us, then it's definitely going to happen. Just 2 points, actually. Just remember to love and take care of yourself, regardless of what is happening. You always come first, and it doesn't matter what is going on. So even if it's your children, just remember, take care of yourself, take a rest, take a break. That will go a long way. for you so that you're able to give more. And just don't carry all your burdens by yourself. Share with others, and mostly remember to, you know, to give it to the one that is greater than who you are. For me, I take it to God because I know it always kind of feels lighter. So for you, whatever it is, whoever it is, whether it's whatever you believe in, just remember, don't take everything to yourself. There's that who understands why you're here more than you do, and he's got a better plan for you. Thank you for listening, and don't forget, guys, to order my book, and you'll get all the secrets that I'm teaching, all written in my book. Thank you once again. Subscribe and like my video.